why CNN and MSNBC suck. So this is funny. Let's watch.
Bill, CNN and MSNBC combined have far fewer viewers than Fox. What is it about those networks where they're not getting it, and why do you think nobody's watching them? Why aren't they gaining traction with Americans?
It's an interesting question because CNN, of course, was the top of the hill. And when we came in 13 and a half years ago, nobody, and Ted Turner goes, we'll squash them like a bug and all of that. So what happened to CNN? Basically, they stayed where they were 10 years ago. They did not change with the times. We live in a very intense country right now, very difficult time. CNN does not reflect that urgency. They basically report the news, and they do a good job. If you watch their Haiti coverage, it was excellent. But people in the United States now, they know the news already because they have the internet, they have talk radio, they have, you know, a lot of vehicles. So when they want analysis and perspective from a cable network, particularly in prime time, because they already heard it. They don't want to hear it again. CNN doesn't give you that. So that's why they have fallen off dramatically. Programs like Larry King are a shadow of what they used to be. MSNBC made the key mistake of hiring bad people. It's as simple as that. They got a bunch of gutter snipes on their network that even if you're a liberal, which is what they sell, you go, you know, I don't like these people. Fox, Beck is a nice guy. Greta is a nice person. Shepard is a good personality. I don't know how I fit into all this, but Hannity is a Republican. He identifies himself that way, so that it's real people. And then you turn on MSNBC and you see these people. They're attacking personally. They're throwing all kinds of stuff around. Teabaggers, you know, and people go, you know, it's unpleasant. I'm not going to watch it. And they don't.
See, that's O'Reilly in a nutshell, because half of what he says makes sense. When he talks about CNN and cable, he's 100% right. They stayed exactly where they were, and people already get the news from online. They don't go to CNN anymore, and so they need to adjust, and they never did, and that's why they're tanking. He's right about that. Then he goes to MSNBC, and he drives you crazy. Gutter snipers? Rachel Maddow? Okay, you can say a lot of things about Rachel, but she ain't in the gutter. Okay, she's about as classy as it gets, not only on cable news, but on all of television. He can't really believe that. He just doesn't like them. And so he breaks it down in some ridiculous, simplistic way of, you know what? They hired bad people. It's as simple as that. No, that's ridiculous. And their ratings are going up. So what does that mean? And then when he gets to the Fox analysis, that's when it just gets comical. I mean, look, we're all good guys at Fox, like Beck and Hannity and Greta and him. No, come on, but that's the one you go, look, I think he's being disingenuous. He can't possibly think that Hannity and Glenn Beck don't attack people personally. Bill Ayers, Reverend Wright, communist, Nazi, socialist, fascist, etc. That they're not gutter snipers and they don't attack people, let alone O'Reilly, let alone himself. But that MSNBC is not classy and they hired bad people, no one can possibly believe that. I mean, you could disagree with them and you could say, oh, Oberman's too much or something, right? But you can't say they're all gutter snipers and that Fox is full of Barney and friendly people that the folks appreciate. That's crazy talk.